Which is better, the new BMW M5 starting at $121,000 or the Audi RS7 starting at $130,000? Very expensive vehicles, but in this episode, we are gonna find out. The M5 has a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 making 585 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. It has an 8-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. But this is a plug-in hybrid, so it also features an electric motor inside the gearbox, which makes an additional 194 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. The combined power output is 727 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. An 18.6 kilowatt-hour battery pack powers the electric motor, which is good for a range of 43 miles on electric-only mode. In fact, it can run in electric-only mode at up to 87 miles per hour. The M5 is all-wheel drive, but you can switch it into a rear-wheel drive mode if you want to do donuts. The RS7 has a much simpler powertrain. It gets a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, making 621 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. It powers all 4 wheels by an 8-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. It also has a 48-volt mild hybrid system for increased efficiency. So then, how fast can these vehicles go? The M5 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, but usually BMWs accelerate faster than claimed. Weirdly, the top speed is limited to 150 miles per hour. If you pay extra for the optional M Drivers Pack, then the full 190 mile per hour top speed gets unlocked. The RS7 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds, and it has a top speed of 190 miles per hour, though that's only with the carbon ceramic brakes. In my opinion, the new M5 is a beautiful looking vehicle. On the front, it has that traditional BMW kidney grille, which looks so much better. The headlights look very sharp. Huge air intakes at the bottom, giving the bumper an aggressive look. On the side, the only thing I do not like is the position of the charge port. Everything else is good. I love the flush door handles, the wheel arches are wider, these wheels are fantastic, and the body panels are pretty smooth. The back also looks great. The taillights are awesome. It gets a rear spoiler and a way more aggressive looking rear bumper. But this vehicle is super heavy. It weighs over 5,300 pounds. That's insanely heavy. Otherwise, it looks beautiful. The RS7 looks terrific. On the front, the headlights are very sharp as well. The grille is massive, but because of its shape, it looks a lot better. Huge air vents on both sides of the bumper. On the side, that sloping roofline looks gorgeous. The body panels are pretty smooth as well. These wheels look fabulous. It also gets wider wheel arches and sportier side skirts. On the back, the rear light bar is amazing, and the rear bumper looks way more aggressive. This is also a heavy vehicle, but not as heavy as the M5. It weighs over 4,900 pounds. Overall, these are both fantastic looking vehicles, but I do prefer the look of the RS7. The RS7's interior is due for a redesign. It's starting to get old. It looked very advanced when it was first released. It looked very modern, and it still does. These displays give it a high-tech look. It has both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interior quality of Audi's vehicles is very good. Their interiors feel solid, and every material inside feels expensive. It is still a very nice interior, and the RS7 gets lots of upgrades in the interior as well. It gets the Alcantara steering wheel, upgraded sports seats, aluminum pedals, carbon fiber trim, and you can get the stitching and seat belts in different colors. It also has ambient lighting, which looks awesome at night. Now for the comfort features, it has heated seats, front ventilated and massaging seats, and the heated steering wheel, though you do have to pay extra for some of those features. Overall, it's a brilliant cabin. The M5's cabin is stunning. This is a beautiful interior. It looks especially good with the red leather. Very high tech as well, with this huge widescreen curved display that features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the ambient lighting. The ambient lighting in this vehicle is amazing. In fact, it's so good, it even looks great during the daytime. This is a wonderful place to be in, and you can never go wrong with BMW's interior quality. Their interiors have super expensive feeling materials, and they feel solidly put together. The M5 also has a lot of design upgrades in the interior as well. It gets the M Sport steering wheel, which looks fantastic. It gets sports seats, M-colored stitching on the seat belts, a slightly different looking center console, and aluminum pedals. For the comfort features, it has heated seats, front ventilated and massaging seats, and a heated steering wheel. Though like with the Audi, if you want some of those features, you will have to pay extra. Overall, this is a stunning cabin. The M5 has up to 17 cubic feet of space in the trunk, which is pretty good, and this is a saloon-style trunk. For carrying long items, the rear seats do fold down. The RS7's trunk is much bigger. This is a hatchback-style trunk, with 18.5 cubic feet of space when the rear seats are up, and 48.7 cubic feet of space when the rear seats are down. The hatchback-style trunk also makes it a lot easier to load in items, especially large items. Both vehicles are very good for carrying groceries, but for large items, the RS7 is definitely better. Both vehicles get lots of chassis tuning over their standard versions. The M5 comes with sport-tuned adaptive M suspension. This setup includes coil springs and adaptive dampers. With this, the suspension constantly adjusts the stiffness based on the road conditions for a smoother, more comfortable ride and better handling. You can also adjust the stiffness manually as well. You can set the suspension to a softer setting for improved comfort, or you can set it to a stiffer setting for better agility. The RS7 comes with sport-tuned adaptive air suspension. It does everything that the adaptive M suspension does, but based on the road conditions and the speed the vehicle is traveling at, it also adjusts the ride height. You can also adjust the ride height manually as well. Both cars have stiffer sway bars, which reduce body roll when turning for better stability. They also feature variable ratio steering. With this, the steering ratio constantly adjusts based on the steering angle and other driving conditions. This helps to provide more responsive steering feedback. And they have torque vectoring, so they can send full power to the outer wheel with the most grip. Helps a lot with corner exiting traction. Both vehicles feature stiffer strut bars, increasing torsional stiffness, resulting in better handling and reduced body roll. They get stronger engine mounts as well, holding the engine stronger in place, reducing vibrations. Both vehicles have rear wheel steering, so at low speeds, the back wheels turn at the opposite direction of the front wheels. This reduces the turning circle significantly. At high speeds, the back wheels turn at the same direction as the front wheels, increasing stability. And for the brakes, as standard, the M5 has 6 piston calipers gripping 410mm discs at the front. At the back, it has single piston calipers gripping 398mm discs. The optional carbon ceramic brake kit provides bigger 420mm discs at the front. The RS7 gets huge brakes, so at the front, it comes with 10 piston calipers gripping 420mm discs as standard. At the back, it has single piston calipers gripping 370mm discs. Like with the M5, they reduce unsprung weight. This carbon ceramic brake kit also unlocks the 190mph top speed for the RS7. Without these brakes, the top speed is limited to 155 miles per hour. Overall, these are very advanced vehicles. All these advanced features help to provide a better driving experience, and in this case, a sportier and a more enjoyable driving experience as well. So which is better, the new BMW M5 or the Audi RS7? It's the RS7. The new M5 is a good vehicle. It looks great. It has a stunning cabin. The build quality with BMW's vehicles is always terrific. It's very advanced in tech, it's practical, and it's fast. But plug-in hybrids are not very reliable. They have both an engine and an electric motor with a battery, which increases the weight as well. And extra weight for a sports car is not very good. It's a great vehicle, but the Audi RS7 is better. The RS7 is a fantastic car. It looks great, it has a nice interior, the build quality with Audi's vehicles is also terrific, it's very practical, and it's fast. But do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments down below. Which vehicle do you guys prefer? Also, let me know in the comments down below, which other car comparison video would you like to see? If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button down below, and turn on all notifications. That way you'll never miss out on any new episode posted on this channel. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode.